Hello everyone and welcome to a video that I am super excited to film for you all. I am never sure if ColourPop or what ColourPop is going to send me, if anything at all, in terms of PR and new collections that come out. You know, some of their bigger sets and whatnot, they do send to me. Sometimes they don't. Like I, had to order, didn't I? I'm fairly positive. The Sailor Moon collection. They didn't send me like the Candyland collection, and this is totally fine. I mean, that's their prerogative, but I just never know when I'm gonna get something or when I'm not, or when I'm gonna need to be there on launch day or when I'm not. But when I heard they were coming out with the Animal Crossing collection and I saw this box, didn't need to say anything else. I knew exactly what was gonna be. Well, I didn't know exactly what was gonna be in here because, maybe they were just gonna send me a couple of the products. But no, they sent me the whole collection and I am so freaking excited. I mean, the box is adorable. If you love Animal Crossing, even if not, I think you could still find enjoyment. Came with a little sheet of stickers, and I wish they had put the pricing on the product list that they sent with me, or that they sent to me. I will try and find prices online, but I can't find them on ColourPop's page as of right now because the collection hasn't launched yet. I am planning on getting this video up on the 26th of January. The launch should be happening in 2 days from when this video originally goes live. It is scheduled to release this collection, ColourPop and Animal Crossing, on the 28th of January here, 2021, and it comes with an assortment of products that, as I said, I am so excited about. I mean, A, because it's ColourPop, tend to be good products, and B, the cutesiness of them. Now, I personally have not gotten into the New Horizons because I don't own a Nintendo Switch, but I think the only game that I ever, made my brother let me play on his GameCube was Animal Crossing. It was the original Animal Crossing and I love it, or I loved it. I doubt he still owns his GameCube, but it is such an addictive, just fun game. It's one of those ones where you're like, really, that's fun? You're just a little character and you walk around and run errands for all of the little animal neighborhood friends on your island and you pay off debt for your house. I do enough of that in real life. But it's so addicting. The characters are so cute, and it's all a gamble because you never know which villagers you're gonna get in your town or your island or whatever, and their little personalities are funny, and there's just so many different little customizable parts of the game, how you decorate your home, how things have come a very long way in terms of the character choices that you can choose and clothes you can make and wear. But either way, so the collection comes with, or I suppose the collection here consists of 2 blushes, so it looks like a peachy orange, and then a nice purpley pink to match a couple of the flowers from the game. There are also 3 sets of these tinted, I think these are the tinted, yes, just a tint, mini lip duos. So we have Fruit Roots, which has the oranges and peaches on it. Oh, I wonder, that must be a new one for the island to have the palm tree, but this one is coconuts and pears. And then we have the cherries and apples. So a red one. I'm gonna assume this is more of a neutrally brown. I can't imagine it's gonna be green like a pear, but honestly, I don't know. And then an orangey looking one. We will find out when we crack on in. There is also a Super Shock Shadow, which is super cute. It's like one of the gifts that sometimes floats through the village. So it's got the little bow on. I mean, it's so cute. And then there is a Glitterly Obsessed Bells. That's their currency of money in Animal Crossing, the Billionaire glitter. And then there are 4 different eyeshadow palettes. This is so So it's got all the little characters on the box. I would think there's gonna be a way that you can purchase these separately, but maybe also as a whole. That would be cool, especially because these are tiny little palettes from ColourPop. I guess I don't know what I was expecting, but they are tinier than I thought they were gonna be. They're a little smaller than the palm of my hand. So getting on into the products here, let's take a look at everything, what this collection consists of, show you guys some swatches and all that. So for the blushes, we have got Flower Tender and Flower Power. These are just so cute. I really do. I love all of the packaging and everything. Oh. Did I miss something? Was there supposed to be a blush in here? It says it's a pressed powder blush, and it has all the ingredients listed, but okay. Please don't be the case with this one. Flower Power. Okay, so maybe I'm gonna have to order the blushes. Who knows? Let's see. Ah, one of them came with the blush. I hope ColourPop sees that that's a thing, and hopefully they're not going to be sending out a bunch of empty palettes. Quality control, where were you at? You missed something. But at least we got this nice pink Cosmos flower blush. Wasn't this one of the Cosmos flowers? I think so. But so cute with all the little characters around the mirror. I just can't. I can. I love it. Let's see what this balloon pot, it's so, this is one of those stupid things where I'm like, I want to keep the stupid little box because it's so freaking cute. I know that's silly, but like at the same time, I'm a collector. So this is the Super Shock shadow in the shade Balloon Pop. So this one is a really, really pretty, it looks like a bronze with a mauve-y, well, I don't know about mauve, but like a pinky undertone to it. I will certainly be curious to swatch this and see how it looks. I mean, it looks right up my alley, like the kind of shade I would love to just pop on my lids, a one and done kind of a thing. Literally obsessed. I do have quite a few of these from ColourPop. I never use them because I don't really use body glitter, but oh my gosh, this might be fun to have just for the eyes. I think these are eye safe anyways. Oh yeah, just chunky gold glittery goodness. I mean, who knows, if festivals ever become a thing again in the future, maybe I'll figure out my anxiety and go to one and just embrace my sweatiness. But it's so cute. Like I love, it's themed. It's Animal Crossing. Duh. We've got the Nook palette. So this one, oh, it's so cute. I just love it. This one reminds me of their Mint to Be, wasn't that what it was called, palette? And it's got Tom Nook and the little boys. We have got the museum curator, and isn't it his sister? Is it his cousin or something? I only ever knew the curator of the museum because, like I said, I only played the GameCube game, but this one looks so perfect. So this one, the matte with glitter shade, looks like a bit less glitter in there, but that's okay by me. Then we have got Isabel, which is just such a cutesy little pink palette. So it seems like all of these come with a matte shade, a matte with glitter in it, a metallic, and then a glitter shade. That seems to be the theme anyways, but definitely match their characters that the palette is based on. And then we have the Taylor sisters, so the girls who can style you some new fashions, and this one is a lilac-y purple gorgeousness palette. Okay, so these lips, let's see if these are green. I doubt it. I would think they're gonna be like neutrally browns or neutrally reddy browns. Yay! Ah. Ooh. It smells like pears. Ah, yes, I do remember about these. You do have to be careful and make sure you really push down on the cap. And this one smells like coconuts! They did, they changed the scents to match each of the fruits. But yeah, with the lip products, definitely caution. Make sure you really push the caps down, but incomparable. Cute. Just looks like a nice nudie, beigey, pinky brown, and then coconut juice looks like a browny red kind of a color. Incomparable is a beautiful, beautiful pinky peachy toffee nude kind of a color. It is lovely, it is gorgeous. Formula goes on nice and smooth, but still has some pretty good pigment right off the bat. And I think the color is absolutely lovely. I think this will be the one I wear today. We'll see once I get to swatching the other ones, but so far, ooh, Woo! So good. Second color of this set is Coconut Juice, and it is a lovely, not quite as deep as I thought it was gonna be, but that's okay. I actually really like the color. Kind of like a brick red, but has a brownie color to it. I'm not just saying brown, but like an actual brownie, like a brownie batter undertone to it. It's really pretty. A little different than I was expecting, but like I'm not mad at it in the slightest. I actually really like this color. Maybe I'll wear this one today. Choices, choices. Another set we've got Peach Surprise. Oh my gosh, which smells like a juicy peach. Just looks like it's gonna be a gorgeous peachy pink, as I'm sure you would expect. And then we have Orange Cutie, which smells like oranges. I love that they did that with these crayons. I might be a little biased on this one. This one is a Peach Surprise. I say I might be biased because I love juicy, peachy kinds of smells. Just, oh, delicious. And this one is delicious, both in smell and in looks. Is a orangey peach for sure, but it's got enough of a brown undertone to it that I don't hate it. I tend to hate just like really stark peaches for lip colors on me, but this one, maybe it's partially to do with the sheerness. It's lovely. Maybe I'll wear this color today. Next up is Orange Cutie, and this one, now that I have it on, certainly the smell also, but also more so, the color reminds me of grapefruit. So it's still like a citrus for sure, but I mean, I would say grapefruit is closer to an orange than like a lemon, right? Maybe not, I don't know. But all that to say, this isn't like hyper orange on my lips. It has more of a pink with an orange undertone to it. More of like a papaya almost. I mean, it's a lovely color, it really is. I'm just being very nitpicky in the fact that it's called orange, but it's a pretty one, it really is. And then for the red kit, we've got Juicy Apple. Oh, so good. It smells like an apple candy, a green tart apple candy. This doesn't look like any color of apple I've ever seen. This looks like a fuchsia magenta kind of a color, but that's okay. And then we have got Cherry Cherry, which smells like a cherry candy, and this one is certainly more of a red kind of a cherry, but it's got a pink undertone to it. So, I mean, these crayons are just adorable. Branding is on point. It's just perfection, if you ask me. So the third set here, starting off with Juicy Apple. Now I'm not mad at the fact that this is called apple and that it smells like apple. It smells delicious and delightful. Really glad about it. I just don't really understand where they were coming from in terms of the color. As I said, this is not the color of any apples that I know of. I don't know, maybe you guys can tell me differently, but it's just a bright fuchsia pink. It's pretty. But does it remind me of apples? No, not in the slightest. And last but not least, we have got Cherry Cherry, which now that I have it on my lips, it reminds me of the apple one in that I don't know of cherries this color, I don't think, but it's a really pretty color. It is a red, no it's not. It's a pink, like a magenta kind of a pink with a red undertone to it. It's very pretty, but it's a lot more of a bright pink on my lips than I was expecting it to be in the tube. That being said, not mad at it. It was a little unexpected. All right, so I just went ahead and put some contour and highlight on. Now we can go in with the one blush that we did receive. Very excited. I mean, as far as I've ever known, ColourPop blushes, they're good. They're sheer but still impactful. They are easy to blend out. That's the kind of pink that I feel like would work on anybody and everybody. Definitely can show up on lighter skin colors, but then even deeper skinned folks out there could certainly, I would assume, make this work by building it up. Now for the eyes, I'm gonna do my best to use a nice array of colors from these palettes. I mean, I think I'll be able to make these work together for the most part. I guess time will tell and we shall see, but I'm gonna start off with the What a Hoot palette, and I think I'm gonna try for Celestial, even though this is like a glitter shade. It's got that matteness to it, and it does seem to be more matte than glitter. So I'm gonna use this Luxie 131 mini angled brush and just dip this in here. Quite a bit of kickback, so just make sure you're tapping off your brush. I did already go ahead and prime my eyes. I also apparently had some residual glitter on that finger, so cool. And I'm gonna use this like peachy macaroni yellowy orange in my crease, kind of as a transition-y shade. Then, using the same brush, I'm going to go in with whoo down here. Nice, rich, matte looking brown. Kind of a reddish purple undertone, I would say. And I'm going to pat this on the outer portion of the lid and also the outer portion of the crease. We're not blending it quite yet into that peach, into that shade we had put down previously. But don't worry, we will be blending. We'll be blending quite soon. Then, using a fluffy blendy brush, this is the ColourPop E1 brush. I'm gonna do a mix of Serene Sable and then Island Tune, so the matte shade from the Isabelle palette and then the matte shade from the La Belle of the Ball palette. Just gonna dip dab in each one, dip dab, tip tap. And I'm gonna use this to blend things together. So I'm just placing that right where the brown and the peachy orange met. And then I am just swishing back and forth, blending it through the crease, through that peachy color, and then also on top of the brown. So we're getting a nice kind of a sunset looking vibe here. Voila. Alrighty, now go in with a small Pacquiani brush. This is the shading brush from Real Techniques. I'm going to use Resident Rep down here from the Isabelle palette. Or I suppose this is the 5-Star Island palette, technically. And I'm going to place this. This one's a little patchy. A little patchy. I don't know how I feel about that. Showing up a lot more pink than I thought. I thought it would be a lot more mauve, but this is showing up as a really bright pink. I might go back on this decision, I think. Aha! I am a poet. I didn't know it. Or did I? So, that didn't work out how I wanted, but hope is not lost. Maybe this is just the way it was supposed to be. I'm conflicted, but I think I'm gonna dip into All a Flutter down here from the What a Hoot palette on this same Pacquiani brush. And I'm gonna put that where I thought I was gonna put that pinky mauve color, maybe? Okay, well, it's a look. We'll go with it. We'll call on Tim Gunn and we'll make this work. Alright, getting some fallout, so I'm just gonna hope for the best. Yay! And now, I mean, I really don't trust these colors now, but I'm still gonna keep trying. Going with the e.l.f. eyeshadow C brush and try for Taylor's Ticket, the matte / glitter lilac looking shade in the La Belle of the Ball palette. And I'm gonna use this on the remaining portion of the lid. You know, this color selection, okay, maybe not that. I actually think I'm just gonna go back in with Celestial, this orangey, peachy, yellowy, mac and cheesy crayon kind of a shade, and put that on the inner portion. Yeah, I think that might make for a better look. The color selection here is reminding me a lot of the Sailor Moon palette, honestly. That's not a bad thing, I just feel like this is pretty much the same look that I had come up with for that palette. So maybe that says more about me than these little palettes, but who knows. So then, to try and tie it all in together, I think I'm gonna be bold and try Island Designer. Go in with some pink. Maybe I'll do a mix, actually, of the pink and then Meteor Shower, the gold. Maybe that's a good idea. Yay! Oh, it does. Oh, it does. Oh my gosh. When mistakes become good. Did a thing that I thought I was gonna regret, but now I don't. Way to go, glitter shadow. You always fix mistakes, 'cause you're glitter. Oh, heck yeah. I'm also just dipping my pinky a little bit into Isabel to highlight my inner corners as well as that glitter. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yes. And how dare, you thought I was gonna leave the nooks out? Nah. Who runs the game? The nooks, they really do. So I'm gonna go into water landing with an angled liner brush, line my lower lash line, and then I'm gonna probably blend that out with Made in the Shade? Maybe, yes. I think the shade one though. Alright, and voila! Here is the final look. And wearing the Pear shade for the lip product, A, because I think it smells delightful, and B, I just think the color looks good with the overall scheme today. I think the eyeshadow look turned out beautiful. The glitter pulled it together. Off camera, I just went ahead and put a teal in my waterline to match the teal that we put on the bottom lash line. And then I put on a beautiful dose of a new mascara, and that's that. There she is. This is the look. Does it remind you of Animal Crossing? I don't think so, but like the products themselves certainly do. I mean, did you see that packaging? It's adorable. Thank you so very much once again to ColourPop for sending me this collection. I'm so happy and excited about it, and I love it. I was a big fan to start with, and now I'm an even bigger fan now that I have the stuff on my face because everything applied beautifully. At least I think everything looks really good. I'm gonna assume everything performs in terms of lasting power the same. You know, these lip products, they are hydrating, they are beautiful. I mean, I'll insert a clip from the end of the night here so you guys can see how everything held up on my face, but I think overall things should perform as usual. I hope you enjoyed seeing swatches and seeing application of these products on my face. Hopefully it was helpful for you in determining whether or not you're going to be getting anything from this new ColourPop collection collab with Animal Crossing New Horizons. Let me know down below if you play the game, if you're interested in this collab, who your favorite villagers are, all that good stuff. You can also just let me know if you enjoyed the video by giving it a thumbs up down below. I would really appreciate it. And if you're new here, hey, hi, hello, how are you? You can go ahead and subscribe. You can tippity tap that notification bell down below and become a member of my casserole family here on my channel. I'd love to have you here. And as always, I just hope you guys are all doing well. And until next time, just stay well until then. Bye!